Hello, everyone. Yeah, as you know, I am back today after someone had an solo experience yesterday. But before we get to all that, welcome to day 21
21, yes.
of CYtober. And thank you to all ghouls, goblins, and ghosties who have been watching these videos. All three of you.
And if you don't know which one you are, you're a ghoul.
And once again, to clarify, that's a space ghoul, not a ghoul, one of the worst horror movie villains of all time. But the reason we're here today in this format instead of the skit that was originally planned for today is because someone had some issues with their solo adventure yesterday, and it wasn't me. Would you like to discuss anything about how it went? Because I'm pretty sure you said you forgot to even mention something on your solo adventure.
Well, I forgot to mention what I call celebrities in the wild. I spotted another one of those. It's a game I play at conventions where it's somebody who I don't have a photo op or table side op with, who I spot randomly in some place where I'm not expecting. And so I spotted Dave Sheridan, who played Doofy on the Scary Movies, and he was by the door randomly as I was walking out of the photo op experience with David Arquette, who played Dewey on Scream.
Well, now that she said that, now all I said, because I was watching the video back as I added in her pictures and stuff and was doing the post production, I simply said that she could have been more conversational, and her response was she was nervous because everyone was looking and judging at her. Now, I just want to give some, context into who everyone was. First, we have this little Scyther. Quite the menacing judging glare, if I do say so myself. Like, most of her nervousness, was coming because this little Scyther was behind where we're shooting right now, on my bookshelf, just looking forward. And that's quite intimidating. Any comments on the Scyther?
No, I don't have any comments on the menacing Scyther, as you say.
And of course, how could we forget Jack Skellingbear, whose big round eyes and smile are quite judgmental. Like this, she said the whole reason she kept saying the words "and then" was because she'd look over and see Jack Skellingbear judging her.
I didn't say that. You said that.
You didn't say that Jack Skellingbear was one of the ones judging you, causing you to be nervous?
No, I don't recall saying that.
You did.
If I did, I said it sarcastically.
She did not.
Yes, I did.
You said the stuffed animals and cats were judging you, causing you to be nervous. All their eyes were on you, and you couldn't think straight.
Well, their eyes were on me. Houdini's eyes were on me. I'm pretty sure Achilles' eyes were on me. Nanook's eyes were on me at one point. Tink, I think, was sleeping, so her eyes actually weren't on me, but still.
Oh, what about the Snorlax? Was the Snorlax judgmental towards you?
I don't think so, but the Snorlax was pretty far down in the pile, so maybe not.
But yeah, so her nervous energy, like her darting her eyes back and forth, which I thought maybe the cat was doing something. No, no, no. Apparently she was darting her eyes to see how judgmental the Scyther was being towards her. That's why she kept darting her eyes to the left, was because, the Scyther just sitting there minding his own business was oh so judgmental. There's also a Snorlax up there.
I don't know. Maybe that was it too. Who knows?
That's the one that you hate because you say it's possessed
I
and
do
comes for
not.
you at
I
night.
do not. I never said that.
You're only saying that because it's in hearing distance of you right now.
No, no, I'm not.
Oh wait, there's a turkey too and a muck. Like, were they also intimidating you?
Would you quit?
But yeah, so I just had to create this video discussing her nervous energy, why she couldn't be more conversational with you guys. Because at first I was gonna say she did okay, you know. I was giving her pointers like whoa, what were you looking at? Or you said and then a lot. And when she told me what made her nervous, that's when this video came about and had to be made. Like, till then, like, this video wasn't going to be a thing. It was just going to be the skit, because I was like, okay, her first time alone, she did okay, because I know she's a little bit of a spazzer. But then she told me it was Jack Skellingbear and the Scyther judging her. That made her nervous. And with that, I had to call her out. We had to make this video. Like, right now, you're not, like, freaking out, sweating, and Scyther's looking at you.
Okay, well, I'm not alone in the video. I like to bounce ideas and stuff off of other people. I'm not good at talking on my own.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If I set the Scyther here, and Jack Skellingbear here, I hand you the mic. Here you go.
Why would you do that?
Here you go.
Would you quit?
And I step out of the picture. All of a sudden, because you're stuck with Jack Skellingbear and Scyther.
Come back here.
Go. Talk.
Talk about what? I'm not that interesting as far as thinking of things to talk about. As we saw yesterday.
What type of food did you have at the convention?
What type of food did I have at the convention? I had a pretzel. It was pretty tasty. The cheese was $2. That wasn't so tasty, but
What size pretzel?
just a regular standard size pretzel.
So about 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters?
The type of pretzel that is at every convention and event on planet Earth. No, it was bigger than that. It was a decent sized pretzel. Would you quit? It was a decent sized pretzel. And then I had a soda, which was, I believe, $6, but as opposed to the super, super expensive cups that I don't even know how much they were because they didn't have the price on them at this particular convention, I decided that I would spend the $6 and just drink my one little Coke Zero.
What was your favorite booth you went to? Doesn't have to be one you bought something from.
Mm, let's see, I don't know. There was a lot of cool booths that had a lot of things. There was a lot of little enamel pins, and there were quite a few like Jason masks there for obvious reasons. Uh, there were some T-shirt stands that were pretty cool. Had different T-shirts from different fandoms. That's where I got the little I came here to chew bubblegum and kick butt, and I'm all out of bubblegum shirt for you. Oh, and I got a Lost Boys T-shirt, which I needed a new one. What else? I did see a few books that were uh there with people, but I didn't actually see what they were about because uh I was walking by when it was near the end of the video, near the end of the convention. Sadly, I didn't see any mystery bags at this little event though. So either they got sold the previous days or there just weren't very many mystery bags.
What was the worst cosplay you saw, and what was the best that was not the Jason or the Freddy?
Mm-hmm. I was say I don't know what the worst one I saw was because there was a lot of people wearing a lot of different outfits from a lot of different fandoms. There were some that looked like they would, that since it was cold outside, they would be freezing underneath, well, their lack of costume. And as far as the best, not including those two that I saw, um, I'm not really sure because there was quite a few different Freddys and Jasons there. But most people were just like dressed in outfits as characters from movies. There weren't any like heavily make-upped other like intricate ones that I saw. And a lot of people were wearing their little Scarefest weekend shirts that they grabbed at the convention. So So I'm not really sure as far as other than the two that I took pictures with. I did run into a few other people that were dressed as Nancy Thompsons. Um, there was a little baby that was dressed as a Nancy Thompson, and then uh, the parents were. The mom was trying to get the little kid to stop crying, and so she was looking for this little Dracula plush that was in the little car seat somewhere, and they were debating whether or not the little Dracula plush was there, and the dad was insistent that the Dracula plush was there, and then the mom was like, I can't find it, and then finally, I guess it must have been like underneath literally everything because then she found it.
Oh, so you're saying the dad was right and the mom was wrong.
Well,
Point one for men.
well, they found. I guess they just weren't aware of where it had fallen to. And then there was a little kid that was dressed as a little ghost face, and then their parent was dressed as Sam from the Trick or Treat franchise.
Wouldn't it make more sense to have that reverse?
I don't know, but the parent was apparently sweltering underneath the outfit because I think they said they had a pair of like sweatpants or something on underneath this like onesie that was looking like Sam.
I just want to say, like, I'm not making her continue. She could have stopped at any point.
Well, with that said, I think that I will wrap this video up by saying that I hope all of you ghost ghouls and goblins have been having a very good spooktober and have been enjoying our CYtober videos, including the last one where I was very awkward. Well, I'll see you later, ghost ghouls and gobbos.